Right now, maybe the one thing is, maybe it did need to be that no-hitter in order to solidify the AL MVP. But you know what? I mean, 8 shutout innings of 2-hit baseball, Tim. I mean, impressive stuff tonight.
It was. I really had a feeling. We've been anticipating this game for a couple days. I had a feeling that something special was going to happen today. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so wrapped up in all the other stuff. I don't know if Ohtani was thinking that or not, but I just had a sense that, boy, if he could come out here and do really something special, like throw the no-hitter. And I did call it in the pregame show, so I was,
Of course you did.
But no, he had it. I mean, he was throwing one of those games, and Garrett, you face the guys like Pedro or Randy Johnson. There's something about those guys when they feel they have it, and you get it like the second or third inning, you're like, uh-oh. They're like taking it up a notch. And I really thought I saw that from Ohtani here tonight, too. It was really a phenomenal outing. He was that close to finishing off that eighth inning, and then, who knows what would happen.
Another RBI, 14-game hitting streak now. I mean, just basically continues to match everything we talk about. He's like, you know what, guys? I'm going to take it one step further.
Yeah, we're truly spoiled. I mean, to watch this guy, I mean, you can't say anything more than that. But I was opposite of Tim. I was thinking more of, this could be a game that you think it should go well. We've had those games when you think you should win and you got a bad team you're playing and funny things happen. But after a couple innings, I started to realize they had no chance tonight.
Yeah, it was an incredible evening all around for this Angels team, of course, with Shohei Ohtani in the spotlight, the two gentlemen who called this one standing by for their thoughts. We go up to the booth, bring in Patrick O'Neill, Mark Gubaza. Gents, you heard what we were talking about down here. I mean, kind of echoing what you've been saying all night long. What does Shohei have to do next to win this award in back-to-back years? Patio, great stuff out there tonight. But my goodness, you guys, so much fun. I'm out of things to say about what he does. I mean, take it away.
I know how you feel, Frenchie, for sure. And what does he have to do to win the AL MVP? I mean, in our opinion, I think he's already won it. There's never been a season like this before. But as far as Gooby is how I felt tonight, we had that no-hitter with Reed Detmers. This is my first year in the booth with you, right? I'm like, Reed Detmers in his 11th start, that came out of nowhere. When this was happening here, we know how dominant Shohei Ohtani. I really thought he was going to get it. I didn't want to get those feelings, because you want to play it cool. Disappointed that it was broken up, but still amazed by what we saw him on.
Yeah, Patio, I think when he battled that first batter of the game, and Tony Kemp, you're thinking, okay, he's throwing quite a few pitches there after that last game up in Minnesota, where he started using his cutter a little bit more. He used it early in this game, and then all of a sudden, as he gets through that second and third inning, and I would agree with Garrett Anderson on that one. When you're facing a team like the Oakland A's, a lot of young hitters, they don't really have a book on what you're trying to do as a pitcher, so they're not going to chase pitches. They're just looking for a pitch in their zone, and that's why I thought it was going to be a tough one for him tonight. And then he got on a roll. Then he started using that slider from different arm angles, threw a few splitters in there. I love this sinker, especially early in the game. He had everything working, fielding his position well, but you could feel that energy building by him, and the crowd was going crazy.
Yeah.
14-game hit streak, another RBI, 8 shutout innings, an ERA 2.35. I mean, he's the best player on the planet, period.
And Eric asked,
discussion.
Absolutely. Eric asked him the question about the fans, and the fans were great tonight.
Yep.
When they started to realize what was happening, they were on their feet. That's when you kind of get the goosebumps, right, late in this game. But we will see him on the mound again because he is one inning shy from qualifying, and we're going to get his best effort. I can't wait for that one already.
Probably tomorrow he'll hit 2 home runs. He'll be back out. You would think after a game like that, you're just completely exhausted physically and mentally, but already you could see even the interview with Eric after the game, he's like, he's already moved past this game already. He's ready to go the next day. That's how impressive he is as far as that part of him.
How does he do it?
Unreal.
And those guys on the desk went through it just like you did when you're talking about playing this game for as long as you did. You've never seen an athlete do this in any sport at any level. How is he able to do it physically?
I think what it comes down to, I watched Fish and GA play a long time. And these guys knew exactly how to set up pitchers to be able to be successful coming through and winning a World Series. When you see that, when you see a player doing what he's doing, even Mike Trout, you can see he's in awe of him. I mean, Mike Trout, arguably one of the greatest players the game has ever seen, but what Shohei is doing on the mound, what that takes out of your legs every time you're out there, what you're doing throwing the baseball. But here, again, the mind is always like, are you tired? And every day he goes, I want to play every day. I want to win. And that's why he's so good, because right away he's already pushed aside this game, and he's ready for tomorrow. That's the thing that's incredible.
Already 150-plus games this season, 155 last year. It's amazing. Back to you guys right now at the desk. Insane.
Hey, Gooby, I do have one question for you. In that 7th inning, he led off the 7th, got on base, stood on the base pass for all that time. Did it ever cross your mind, and do you think it might have played into that 8th inning as far as that fatigue you're talking about taking out of the legs?
Fish, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody about this, but I was like, hey, how about a double play ball? I'm like, please get a double play. Get him in there to
He didn't tell
or a home run or
that.
something just to make sure. Get him in that dugout right there to relax himself, because at some point, your legs are shaking. As disciplined as he is, he was out there that whole time. Believe me, don't tell anybody I was rooting for a double play. Please don't tell anybody.
Here's the difference. Most young guys are going to go up there looking for that fastball. Shohei doesn't show you enough fastballs, and that's got to be something weird and different for them to go up there and see that many sliders, that much movement, both directions of the ball. You're not seeing that good fastball just to gauge in on. So to me, that's why I thought Ohtani had the edge, because he was, you know, it's not like the Houston Astros where they've got a book, they face him, they've seen what his slider looks like, they know what that looks like. These guys didn't, and he was going to come slider mania and that cutter and that sinker. I thought the advantage was to him tonight. And obviously it was for most of the night until the very end. And it's just so unfortunate to have a ball hit pretty much a straightaway shortstop, and he didn't get. Oh goodness! All right, that's it.